Hello, how do I review performance monthly for improvement? Well, to do that, if you are tracking your trades, you can track your trade into a spreadsheet where you have, how much you pay for the stocks. And when you sold it, you record how much you sold it for, and you calculate the profits, between how much you sold it for minus how much you pay for it minus any fee you pay. It will give you the profit, and that profit divided by how much you pay for it will give you the profit rates. And from there, if you insert some formulas to have the month, the week, the date out of your dates that you entered when you sell the stocks and when you purchase the stocks, you could pull report from this manual entry tab unless you are downloading your transactions into the spreadsheet and pull report from it, which you can do as well. Or you can download those transactions and manually record them and then pull report from this manual tab into other tab as well, so that you can pretty much review how much you sold for that month, how much you purchased for that month, and profit for that month as well. And you can look back and see months that you make more profit, and in this instance, how much the stocks that we purchased, that we sold, are the one taken into consideration to calculate the profit. Now, stocks purchased during a month subtracted from purchase sold, from stocks sold during that month, but stocks sold during a month minus how much it costs us to purchase those stocks, whether we purchased them that month, the previous month, or 1 year before prior. So we take those costs to subtract them from how much we sold them for to calculate the profit. But it's up to you how you want to do it. I prefer to track it that way to see how much I sold those stocks for, to see if I made profit from them. That's why I like to track those stocks, how much I pay for it and how much I sold them for on one row, and then pull report from it. So that is one way you can track performance, from your trade. And from there, you just use your imagination to see, as you are tracking those reports, to see what kind of more report that you wanted to track, and you just add a tab and add formulas and see report that you can pull from your manual entry tab. Or if you download your brokerage account record history, transaction history into your spreadsheet, see different report that you can pull from it. I'll give you the option to download a CSV version, which you can do. And even their platform, they can give you gain and losses as well from your account positions. That which are swap, they have those that you can see the summary version or the detailed version. But I like to rely, and those are the quick way to see it from your own account. Or you can have manually track those transactions and pull a report from it, and this allow you to actually analyze the swing trading strategy you are using to see if you like the strategy, if it's working for you, and what you want to improve from it, and just small improvement and go from there. So which way did you find, that works for you to review your performance on a monthly basis and see what you can improve? Let's analyze ADM as of today, July 29, 2026. We are on a maximum monthly chart here. So let's go to maximum daily chart. And ADM, we like to purchase, say, around this support line. But it seems like we purchased it here. It left that support line before we notice it. And we purchased it here since it's on its way to the all-time highest price. But yeah, this is the buying zone, and right now it's nowhere near that buying zone. And looking at it, I might be inclined to sell it and get out of it, because for some reason I'm not those all-time highest price that is far in the past. I prefer it when it's closer in the past, in the present, like the past 2 years or so, or current year. And I think this one happened in 2022. So when we go to all-time maximum monthly chart, it does have a clean support line that it goes to, and then from there it goes up. But I might hold on to it and see, because I didn't buy around that support line, which will be my best entry. So since I have some profit in it, it has now reached all-time highest price, I might just get out of it and just wait until it comes back down here. When it does, before I buy it again. It does take times. We are on the monthly chart, and the date is on the x-axis from the past to the present, and the price on the y-axis from $0 up. Those dotted lines are years, so it does take few years when it leaves the support line to come back to it. Seems to be repeating it, so it will take a while before it comes back down again. But why not? I might just sell it and lock in that small profit and just wait whatever it takes, if I don't take these stocks completely out of my portfolio. But again, it is one of those stocks that I like to say they are short-term investment type of stocks, like when it comes to swing trading, because you will hold on to it for about 2 years or so. From here, it took 2 years to be done going up. Comes back down is like 1.5 years through that process here. And this here, it took 2 years as well. So it tends to be 2 years type of, growth stocks, and take about 2 years to come down as well. So I don't know, I might sell and just lock in that profit and just wait for it to come down. And like those stocks, I'll just prefer to buy them at the support line. But if they are predictable, they repeat the same pattern. If you leave the support line before you catch it, you can still enter like the way I did it here. But there is a little risk to that, because in this instance, when it touched base with it and went up, it didn't continue that way. It came back down before. So pretty much this circle started here and ended here, and that's quite a bit of years between. But again, between these, we do have the pandemic between it as well. So, and then in 2022 it went quite high. So for it to exceed this peak, which is quite high compared to the previous 2 times, I don't know if he'll try a few times before he succeeded. So I could sell it and just get out of it, or I can just let it be and see what it will do. But I do have the arrow there that after I sold it and I'll put another arrow, I can look back if it's still on my list, on my watch list, to see what it will do from there. But yeah, have you ever traded these stocks before, or do you invest in these stocks ADM? Thank you so much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you for all your comments. And we thank you very much for subscribing to our channel. I'm Afiavi, and on our channel we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence. And swing trading could allow you to generate another stream of income. Start small, one share per trade at a time, and slowly but surely you'll grow your account from there. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional trader. I just swing trade in my husband and I joint brokerage account, and I like to share what is working for us, what is not working with you, so that if you find some tips useful, you can improve them, customize them to fit your personality type, your risk tolerance, and use them in your own financial success journey. Will you please proceed with caution? For more videos in this series, will you please check the playlist How to Start Swing Trading Step by Step Using Long Uptrend Lines in the description of this video. And this video is brought to you by our online store, Liberman.com. If you are looking for cloth napkins, tote bag, will you please check our online store, Liberman.com. Thank you so much for your time. Happy swing trading.